Marketing a service business costs enough as it is. The last thing you need is to waste money trying to target the wrong people. This is how you find the right people. Hello and welcome. It's Adam from Better Proposals here, and welcome to episode 2 of this short video series, How to Become the Ultimate Service Business. This episode is all about how to define your ideal target client. Now, I know it's been spoken about quite a lot before, but I've got a slightly different take on it, and it goes something like this. You're not just targeting one particular thing. Your ideal target client can't be one thing because it's a business and a person. So with that said, there's 3 characteristics that I think you can look at for a business and 3 for the person. So in terms of the business side of things, look at the type of business that you actually want to work with. Now, if you help people generate more leads and growth and things like that from a lead generation standpoint, working with retail companies isn't necessarily going to be a particularly good fit. It's not to say you couldn't help them, but you'd probably better off on the lead generation side of things and working with service businesses. Same sort of theme here, the age of the business. Now, if you work with startups a lot and you can help startups because you talk their language and all that kind of stuff, then again, targeting startups is the way to go. But if you've been in business 7 or 8 years and you're trying to work with startups, you might not, but you might find that there's a slight disconnect there. There's lots of things they haven't learned yet, there's lots of problems they haven't experienced yet, and a lot of the stuff that you're saying might be just going over their head. So keep that in mind. What age of business resonates with you the best, and sort of keep that in mind when you're looking to work with different companies. Now, the last thing is problems. Now, a business is a journey. The problems that you have day one are not the problems that you have when you're 10 years deep. It's just a completely and utterly different ballgame. So what problems do you solve better than anybody, and what type of business or what businesses have those problems that you can solve well? So once you understand that and you couple those three things together, you should have a pretty decent description of the kind of businesses that you want to work with. From there, you can use intelligent targeting on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, things like that to find more of those companies. Now, onto the person side of things. It's no good getting all of that stuff right and not getting on with the person at all. So this goes more than, beyond just simply getting on with them from a person level, but they have to be the right person as well. One way of trying to find the right kind of people is looking at the books that they read and the personalities that they follow on social sites. So a quick example of this was the way that we targeted Tim Ferriss's audience, the whole 4-hour workweek thing, when we were promoting sort of business automation software. Those types of people gravitated towards the idea of an automated business and travel and all that kind of stuff. So that went down really, really well. So think about that. What kind of people are you looking to work with, and what kind of interests do you think they're going to have? And then use those sort of intelligent targeting things on Facebook and Twitter to find more of those people. Now, the next 2 are kind of go hand in hand, but the first one is gender. Now, you might find that you have more clients that are guys and more clients that are girls. Generally, you'll maybe find that you gravitate towards one more than the other, get on slightly better. I mean, I've got plenty of sort of guy friends in business that get on really, really well with women and help them more than they help guys for some reason, and vice versa. So there's no one size fits all, but it's a point to bring up. Similar sort of theme is age. I'm 31 now. I'm not necessarily going to get on as well in terms of sort of languaging and the way that I speak to somebody who's 57. It's not to say we wouldn't get on. It's just I'm going to find it easier to relate to somebody, and more to the point, find other people that are going to relate to me easier if they're sort of in my general age bracket. So give those things some thought. Hopefully that gives you some ideas on how you can nail down who your ideal target business and person actually is. Couple those 2 things together and go nuts with your marketing. So that's episode 2. Stay tuned for episode 3 through to 6, and I will catch you later.